why I think friends groups are dead in 2025. Is it me, or do friends groups not really exist anymore? Proper, authentic friends groups, you know, with the takeover of social media, with people being more independent, people having their own goals. I feel like the traditional friends group, it doesn't really exist anymore. You only really have drinking and smoking buddies. I used to be part of a big friends group. I used to have a big community that I was a part of when I was in school. And then I had a more close-knit friends group as well. But when I left school at 16 and I got an apprenticeship, I gradually just started not seeing them anymore. I realized that my goals didn't align with them. And I think I just realized this a lot sooner than a lot of other people. Someone might go to uni, someone might work, someone might go to college. You know, you naturally split up with your friends group in school because they're the most convenient people around you. But for me, the process just happened a lot sooner. And ever since then, I've not really had a friends group. I've never been part of a social hub of people that stick together. Why is it that in 2025 we have so many opportunities for friendship, but why is it that I don't really have like a friendship group? And I was analysing this, doing some research about it, and it's kind of about what ticks your boxes. It's almost like when you have a pet ticks one box of the friendship. You know those people that they have a pet and say, oh, my dog is my best friend. That's half true. A dog is a companion. A dog is someone you can, get all your emotions out to. They might not be able to talk back, but there's definitely a connection there. And then also another box you could be ticking is with your partner. A partner is going to tick a lot of your boxes of what a friend is as well. So, I've had a lot of my boxes ticked already. I'm not needed to have a friends group. So this is why I talk to people whenever I can. I meet people and I interact with people, because really I'm just recruiting people. Do you share similar interests with me? Are you someone that I might want to keep in contact with? Are you a cool guy? Are you someone who actually might want the best for me in life? So this sort of tactic of recruiting people along the way, finding those people that have similar interests, instead of being part of a big friends group, it's actually a much more successful tactic. You have your own control of what you want to do. You don't feel swayed by the crowd. You don't feel peer pressure to do what you don't want to do. You have your goals. You align your goals with other people, and if they don't fit your goals, well, you simply go, okay, well, this isn't someone I really want to be chilling with. Because groups are flawed. There's always going to be competition. There's always going to be people that are lower level than you, and there's always going to be people that are higher level than you. You're never going to find the exact same people with the same goals, all aligned with you and going at the same level constantly. Like, it's very rare to find. And even if you did find the perfect group, with like-minded people wanting to grow, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they go to the gym, they work on their goals. I mean, even if you did have a group of friends like this, what probably would end up happening is you'd probably have other people overtake each other. And then what happens then? More competition. And then you might have feelings of suffocation because your friends group constantly want to grow, and it becomes overwhelming because you're like, I just want to relax one day, but everyone's talking about growing the whole time. It's exhausting, and you might even turn the other direction. So don't always think that the group is the best way. It looks like an attractive thing from afar, but it comes with so many problems along the way too. Like, you don't realize how many social dynamics are at play, and also your environment plays a big part in the shaping of your personality too. And it got me thinking about this too as well, because I recently joined a football team a few months ago. I thought, you know what, they recruited me, and I was like, okay, well, you know what, I wouldn't mind that actually. Over the years, I've played with different Saturday, Sunday league teams. So I was like, okay, you know what, maybe it's time to play for another team. Maybe it's time to be part of another team setup. But as soon as I joined the team, I realized that these aren't the sort of guys that I want to be aligned with. I'm talking about gambling and betting half the time. And it's not to think that, I'm better than them, but it's not exactly the sort of people that I want to be hanging around with. But I had to test it, because from afar, I'd always be thinking, but it's all very well playing football once a fortnight. Maybe I want to be playing with a team who can see my skills and who support me, and we support each other. But the reality is that it's not what it's all cracked out to be. But I had to test it before I could really know. So don't underestimate the power of being the lone wolf, going it alone, being independent with your goals, but recruiting people along the way. You know, have people in your life tick those boxes for you. You don't need to feel part of a clan or a group to feel at home, especially if it's causing you to degenerate. You want to be working on your own goals and pick people up along the way. I think that's the most modern way things are going now, and it's a smart and effective way because you're getting all of your boxes ticked.